There's one spoiler trivia, which is a spoiler as well, I guess. The extras in the group lunch at the Lions Club,
Oh, yeah.
they were only told that they would get a free lunch and be in a movie. They had no idea the scene would escalate to a physical fight and seemingly psychotic rant.
Yeah. And that's I want to specifically talk about that scene. First of all, I know that's one of those scenes where people say like, "Oh, Michael Shannon is overacting." I don't think he's
No.
chewing the scene or anything. No,
It's valid, actually.
yes, and in the context of the movie, it's not even that big of a freak out, to be honest. I mean, because you think, oh, they're flipping tables and he's covered in, but that's because he trips, Yeah,
Yeah.
the flipping of the table is him, but
Yeah, but
why
that's
he's covered
'cause
in
he's,
food
like-
is because he gets punched by his friend, fucking
Yeah.
Duart.
And the combination
Idiot
of
Duart.
obviously being distressed in general over his mental issues, not wanting to have this discussion with Duart at the moment, or at all really, but then specifically not wanting to having now, and then getting punched by him and pushed into food when all he wanted to do was have a nice lunch with his kid. Obviously, he freaks out a little bit.
God damn it! I said not here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all of this build up just releasing.
Yeah, but that scene, I'm sure I've seen other scenes like that affect me like that, but the one, especially now, having not seen it for a long time, this scene specifically reminded me of the big argument in A Marriage Story. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, didn't we do an episode on that?
Maybe we did, yeah. The one where they're in his new house, and they're hashing it out basically, and it's when he punches the wall.
Yeah.
Those are the two scenes where I like that. It almost feels like it's like some of the most real acting ever, because it feels like they're not acting. It feels like they're actually like angry,
It's
and especially
reacting.
yeah, and especially in this scene, because you have a bunch of people around him acting there, and they're it's so awkward. Like if you see people getting angry in public,
Yeah, you don't know how to react.
Nobody
really.
look at him. Don't
Don't
talk to him.
acknowledge.
Yeah.
Kind of
that-
like we did on the train home from Bike Riders.
yeah. Although he wasn't freaking out. It was just still creepy. But yeah, it's the same
but
thing.
It's
Just
like
ignore him. Just
don't
ignore
look at him because maybe he'll freak out. Just
And then it's just like, maybe we should be further back in the train, right? Yeah, you need to
Right?
get off in the
Yeah,
back of the train.
yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
just leave. Yeah, sort of like that. But that adds so much to it, because it feels so real. He feels like he's really, really angry for real. And it's just
if the extras had reacted instead of like moving away and like freaking out, that would have been
too
fake.
much. Yeah, exactly. It's just like the scene in Marriage Story when he turns around and he just runs up to her, and there's this darkness in Adam Driver's eyes when he says, "Every morning I wake up and like hoping that you would die, but in a way that would mean our son is safe, but you're just gone."
Yeah.
It's such a horrible thing to say to someone he actually loves, even though they're struggling at the moment. And of course him breaking down, but it just makes me so it's both those scenes. Every time I rewatch them, even if I just watch the scene, like in a great acting compilation, it's tears every time, because it's so real. It's so dark. This one too. So yeah, those two two of my all-time favorite moments of acting.
Yeah.
It is insane how great that scene is. It's much shorter than I remember, though. Which I also think is good.
It's not a long speech.
No, yeah.
It's a very short, just like...
I think it's literally, God damn it, I said not here, and then there's a storm coming, and not one of you are prepared for it.
Yeah, he goes into people's faces and goes, do you think I'm crazy?
Yeah.
Do you think I'm insane?
That's where Russell comes from. He says, do you think I'm crazy, Russell?
Yeah.
And he turns to, do you think I'm a thief? Huh?
Right, a thief.
Nobody called you a thief.
He's referring to the things he borrowed from work.
I guess that's it, yeah. Although no one has called him a thief. They just said
when he got confronted, he felt like he was a thief because he didn't ask for permission.
Yeah. It's that when,
It's
when
another insecurity bubbling up, basically.
you're being irrational.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't want to paint too big of a picture, but like I've seen that when our dad gets angry, that happens too.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. When you're not really, you start like yelling about things that have nothing to do with it because you're just angry.
You're just bringing up other things that have annoyed you before.
Yeah.
Hell, I've done that before. Like, you start arguing about something, and then you get so riled up, you start mentioning other shit that just technically wasn't a big deal, but at the moment, everything is a big deal.
Yeah.
So you're just mentioning everything to just, like, amp it up, basically.
Yeah. And then sleep well in your beds tonight.
So I've never ended my speech with, like, a
It's almost
ominous
like a sermon.
premonition
Yeah,
about
yeah.
God punishing all of us. Never done that.
Yeah.